Hi, welcome to LCE Engineering. We get a lot of phone calls on how to get the cam gear actually up on the cam with a new timing chain setup. So we're going to go over that today on the proper way to do that. And we're also going to show you the proper alignment that your timing chain will be. We also get a lot of calls on that because the way the links are, they aren't always just straight up and down like customers often think they are. So we're going to go over those two things today. Now what you're going to need is a breaker bar, something that you can turn the crankshaft with. We use an old rocker shaft, but a screwdriver or anything that you can get to kind of hold pressure up on the cam gear as you're doing this. And then when I show you how to do it, it goes on pretty easy. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is just, whether it's a screwdriver or anything that you can get in there that's not gonna damage it, just hold a little bit of pressure as you have it inserted in the end of the cam. And what you're going to do is just rotate the crank back and forth a little bit, and you can see that it releases the plunger on the timing chain tensioner, and it basically will just walk itself right up onto the cam without having to pry the tensioner or anything from up top. So if you do that, it releases the cam chain tensioner and you can basically walk the cam gear right up onto the cam. Alright, we also want to show you the proper, how it's going to look when your chain is installed correctly when you're putting a new timing chain on. You're going to have your dot lined up at your bottom gear with the shiny link, and there's also a dot on the oil pump drive as well. And then at the top you can see the dowel pin on the cam is straight up and down, but the shiny link on the chain is just to the left. So if you have the shiny link that's straight up, it's actually going to be a tooth off. So we get that quite a bit. So you're going to want to line up on the dot at the bottom, dowel pin on the cam straight up, the link just to the left. And this is with the number 1 cylinder at top dead center. Both valves are closed. You can also see this is our adjustable LCE Engineering adjustable cam gear. This is a stock cam gear, and you can see this one's got a dot. Ours has a machined line in it, but it's the same thing. You can see that the cam dowel will be straight up, the dot will be just to the left. And one last thing we get quite a bit questions on is these chains can be tight. And this is our chain setup for the modified front cover with a dual row setup for a late model 22R engine. And what you need to do is install the adjustable guide as far to the passenger side to the left as you can, which will give the chain the most slack that it's going to have. And you can see this is a new engine build that we're doing. It's still pretty close as far as the chain tensioner. So get this passenger side guide moved out as far as you can. Will give you the most slack that you can when you install it for the first time. And it's even more critical on blocks that haven't been decked or heads that haven't been decked. If everything is in stock condition, the chain will be even tighter. So you want to make sure you get that guide moved out as far as you can.